heavyweight matchup. Both seasoned players, both fought each other, oh man, God knows how many times. This is
indeed motivation.
Always guaranteed.
Motivation is high, of course, securing a ticket at Tokyo. The order of the day in this one. Just checking that the protector system is working. And the biggest testing time, well, just the head guard there. Yep, working nicely now. From head guards to on guard, the show of respect. And let's see what they've got to offer in this one. As you said, they've met on numerous occasions. Walkden, in terms of the head-to-head, has the advantage, and she goes straight away with that push kick to the body. Business as usual.
Yeah, classic Bianca, starting strong. If she can build a lead early, it leads to trouble for whoever she's fighting. But the Serbian's got a lot of experience, and seeing this kind of pressure is nothing new to her.
No question about it, nothing new to her. She took that Olympic gold medal back in the London Olympics. Good shot on the inside though.
Wonderful
Walkden
follow.
almost scoring.
Yep, took advantage of that slightly awkward space where Bianca was trying to close on that kick.
As you say, looking for the space and finding it nicely. We know the quality of Milaca Mandic with that front leg. Has the ability. Found a nice little counter shot underneath. Good intensity from the Serbian red. Walkden making her miss nicely.
Yeah, that was a good motion. If you can get your opponent to bite like that, that's the kind of opportunity you don't want to miss.
And the action not to be missed here. Back leg turning kick attempted from the British fighter in blue. Liverpool's finest with the headshot, just whistling past as well. Intense stuff here. Semi-final number 1 in the heavyweight division. It's been a good start for Team Serbia. Milaca Mandic showing that Olympic and World Championship pedigree. Both fighters trading big shots there. Last 30 in this one, Stephen.
I think Bianca had the right idea with that attempt to the face. I think she's got to try that again because just off by just a little bit. If I'm Dragon, whenever Milaca comes back over, I'm telling her we got to put more pressure on. Just picked up an easy point there off that front leg. 4-0 with about 5 seconds left.
Yeah, as you say, puts the pressure on, puts the points on the board. Milaca Mandic couldn't have asked for a better start. Bianca Walkden will have to go back to her coach. We'll have spoken about Dragan Jovic. It's time for Michael Harvey now to get in the mind of Bianca Walkden. Work to be done for the British fighter.
I like her pressure. I think she was a little bit unlucky on a couple of the exchanges. So I think if she keeps up that pressure, she's got a good start. Where she has to be more careful is she has to watch her cover. Because she's doing one kick and then trying to follow. And that's where the Serbians taking advantage of just those easy points. She might have only scored once doing that, but at the same time, she's also gotten a lot of registrations on the system. So not quite hard enough.
Yeah, as you say, not quite hard enough, and it was hard times, but good times for Team Serbia. It is the bespectacled Tijana Bogdanovic. She'll be in the finals tomorrow. Can the Serbians make it a repeat of that feat and get Milaca Mandic into the final? Bianca Walkden will have plenty to say about it in this one in terms of Olympic ranking. Bianca stands at number 1. Milaca Mandic down in 5. So she needs a big win here. Big back leg turning kick from the fighter in blue. Good intensity straight away.
Wonderful close. She's not letting Bianca push her back. And I think that's the key to winning this match. You gotta bear down on her a little bit.
Yeah, as you say, controlling the distance with that close down. Both of them very adept at the front leg. The front leg counter to the face. A great weapon for Milaca Mandic in red. So Walkden understandably pensive and tense. Back leg just missing.
Just missed to the face. I like that answer. It's just a little bit of an adjustment. Surprisingly, a lot of contact, a lot of registration, no score. Still 4-0 with a minute and a half left.
As you rightly say, the registration's on the board. But the points not forthcoming for either. A good start in the first round for Mandic. Good back leg turning kick again from the Brit in blue. The points not forthcoming as we move towards a minute and 10 or so in this second period. Walkden trying to keep Milaca Mandic at least in Gamjom range, but good work from the serve. Gets herself back towards the centre of the mat. Good power from the Brit in blue. Can she convert these into points down the stretch?
Some wonderful ring management going on right now. Most players, when they get stuck on the edge, by Bianca in particular, with how strong she is, I mean, it's pretty much a guaranteed deduction. And she worked her way back in like an expert, like the expert she is, an Olympic gold medalist.
Yep, world and Olympic champion for a reason. Milaca Mandic showing that quality. Bianca Walkden yet to get a score on the board. Tries again with that back leg underneath the guard. Good block again from the superb serve. Push kick to the body with real power.
Starting to get a little tired, I think. It's hard to try and fight off that freight train for 2 minutes at a time. 7 seconds.
As you say, it's the freight train back on track in this one. Walkden trying to close out with a score. Good block again from Milaca Mandic. Trotting back to her corner. Bianca Walkden a little bit more leg weary in this one. A real test now.
Yeah, Bianca's multiple-time world champion for a reason. This is not an unfamiliar situation. It's a situation nobody wants to be in, having to work their way back like this. But if anybody can do it, it's her. But at the same time, Dragon's got to be really happy because this is executing the game very well. She's canceling, so by that I mean every time Bianca's coming in, she's picking up that leg, she's getting it in the way to give Bianca a tough time, not letting her follow up on that score, and then closing off the clinch, not giving up any easy points.
And just to give it some context, of course, Bianca has qualified for the Tokyo Olympic Games as of right. Milaca Mandic, the fighter in red, she needs this to make it, to be sure. So maybe just a little bit more intensity on the red side of the mat.
Yeah, big pressure on both sides. Definitely a little bit more towards red.
Well, red and blue battling it out. Who's going to go for gold tomorrow? Can Walkden secure a shot on the board here? Good headshot attempted there from Milaca Mandic. Good punch there from Walkden. Nice adaptation.
Yeah, she's. Both coaches know that these players are getting stuck in the middle, so it's who can take that quick, short point.
Well, they don't want to be stuck in the middle with you because Milaca Mandic lands a nice little shot again under the guard. And you mentioned that cover game, so crucial to block these shots as well.
Crucial to block, but a lot of pain coming on. There's going to be a lot of bruises all up and down the forearms and shins after this match.
Well, bruised and battered, but who will be beaten at the moment is the super serve in the lead. Nice little short, sharp shot.
It's that ring management
on the inside.
Again. Yep, sorry, it's that ring management again. She worked her way back in like a pro.
Well, speaking of professionalism, goes again with the headshot there, Walkden, to no avail. Shrugs her shoulders. Can she find the energy, or will Milaca Mandic find a crucial spot into the final? A minute will tell us.
This is a ring management clinic. If you're trying to teach new players how to handle high-pressure situations, this is a textbook case of, I don't know, get back to the center, don't give into that pressure, give up easy punches. Good extension, good turn. Judges just didn't quite agree with it on that one.
Yeah, as you say, the judges, no love for the punches. Walkden trying with the short kick in the inside, headshot over the shoulder, digging deep into the stamina reserves. Milaca Mandic, as you say, managing the match with perfection. A slip there, the punch slides up.
Yep, right as Bianca just slid down just a little bit, just get contact. Definitely not on purpose, absolutely not, but the kind of accident that happens in these kind of sports.
Yep, as you say, accidents do happen, and Walkden just trying to clear her senses there. Michael Harvey throwing up the video replay card, and a little conversation between the two. And just confirmation there, yeah, Walkden, as you would think, she has run her race in this one. The punch to the face, the final, perhaps a little bit of an injury as well, but let's not take the credit away. Milaca Mandic, world and Olympic champion for a reason, needs the points to qualify, and she's going to qualify with an opportunity now to close it out. Well, you mentioned match management, and she has managed this one to perfection. The dying embers of this one, and the efforts are going to be one and done for Walkden as the clock ticks down. Milaca Mandic has secured a spot in the final. Bianca Walkden will come back out for a bronze that she doesn't really need in terms of the Tokyo rankings, but in terms of the quality there, WALKDEN-MANDIC really delivered, Stephen.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of an unfortunate shot to the face there. Fundamentally, it's definitely nobody's fault. I think it's a little bit unfortunate because clearly Bianca, it definitely stunned her because at the end of the day, it's a punch to the face. It doesn't matter how tough you are. It's two that night. I'm sure if you ask him, hopefully 2 gold medals. Wonderful, wonderful start to the semifinals for the female over 67 kilograms. Watching that replay, yep. Slipped just at the wrong time. Unfortunate, but sometimes that's the way it goes. Wonderful effort by Manovich.